Welcome back, everybody, to the Cave of Wonders. This is Mr. Wonderboy. We are playing the Night Elf campaign for the Frozen Throne, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. In fact, you're going to need more than just the one Ancient of War. Build a second one right here. Gonna need lots of troops really fast, because they really produce them really fast, the Naga. Quite fast. Almost insanely fast. You can go as high as 50 upkeep, 50 population before you hit upkeep levels, so take advantage of that. Build some more wisps. Buy another moonstone. Hello.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Cool. Alright, wisp.
More lumber is required.
More lumber. Alright, so now we can get Chimera. Chimera are quite effective against
Our warriors have engaged
buildings. They can't attack area units, but that's okay. Cool. Build some Chimera. Let's see here. Can get this, get another moonstone, use it. Just try and stay at night at all times. Get Vorpal blades, that will be helpful. Other upgrades. Strength of the Wild is a useful one, because now we have the excellent unit, the Chimera. Now, Chimera was a unit that wasn't even playable or even hireable in the original campaign, which I always thought was bullshit. I mean, you have their major, top tier, end of the line, most advanced unit, and you couldn't even get it even in the last level of the campaign. But now they're here, and they attack ground units with heavy magic damage. All major air units now do magic damage. So, frost worms and the like. Now, griffins. Not wyverns, but not hippogriff riders either, because they're basically just mounted archers. But frost worms, griffins, and Chimera do magic damage. And you can research a very useful upgrade called Corrosive Breath, which essentially makes them huge aerial siege units. Very nice. And they also have light armor, which means they take less damage, extra damage from piercing and magic attacks. So they're not going to do well against the Quaddle since they can't fight back, but that's why you have these guys. Hippogriff training. Keep upgrading your units. Now, notice he has one attack for buildings, 1 attack for magic, for ground units. This corrosive breath causes damage against buildings that's very, very useful. You can also use these guys against those turtles up here. That'll be useful too. Build some hippogriffs. Mount up the archers. Owned. Can't even fight back. Alright, good. Have these guys mount up. Now, they can actually dismount, unlike in the original campaign where they were forced to stick together permanently. Now, the difference between archers and hippogriff riders is, although they do exactly the same damage and have the same range... Oh no, they actually lose range. Wow. They lose a little bit of range because of the upgrade. You know, if you upgrade them, then their archers lose range. But they gain an attack speed by a slight amount, which isn't shown here. And they also switch from being medium armor to light armor. So they're actually more effective against melee air units like other hippogriffs. And they can attack ground. So we're going to have them be hippogriff riders for the moment. I'm not a huge fan of them, but they're not, you know, terrible. Have him deal with that. Good, good. Alright, is that every building that we want? Believe it is. Yes. So just keep upgrading your units. These guys take extra damage from magic, so these guys are very effective. These guys are also very effective against those goddamn myrmidons. Hate those bastards. Alrighty, so now we have 3 hippogriff riders. Taunt. If you have this guy come over here, he'll just start casting fairy fire. Excellent. Don't be afraid to use his ultimate. It's very, very good.
Research finished.
Alright. You don't want to go in until you've got full armor, you know. Full armor, full damage upgrades. One more attack should do it. Oh, one more.
Our warriors have
Yay!
is being desecrated.
Cool. Now what's cool about the Avatar of Vengeance is she can just go off and kind of make an assault. It's not going to do much, but you know, it's better than having her just stand there wasting away her lifespan, because it doesn't go away. Get Moonglaves, why not? Now, of course, they're all going to fight her, since she's the Avatar of Vengeance, and she's the only one who isn't invulnerable. And if she dies, all of the summons die. So, you know, she's not that useful to attack by herself.
Research
I mean, it's a
finished.
balance thing. It's fair. I mean, I understand why they did it.
Research finished.
This ain't gonna be very useful. It has a 30... I'm not quite sure how long it takes before you can purchase another one, but if you keep that in mind, you should be able to do it for basically ever. Pretty nice. Get another hippogriff.